the non-positive pumps. How it works? The simple thing is how it works that you see this is known as impellers. Whenever it's circulating, it is getting the water from here. See, this one is one inlets and one outlets is available over here. Same is position is here. If you can see this one. So the main thing is the impeller that is circulating the water from one floor to another side to the other side. Yes, we are discussing this one. This is the centrifugal pumps complete picture. It's known as centrifugal pumps. So it gets the water from and then it's circulating the pressure with the pressure, and it's normally providing it is known as the single stage pump. It's known as single stage pump, and its maximum pressure is 7 bar. It can provide you the maximum pressure of 7 bar. But do you think that the 7 bar pressure is enough for your vehicles?
No, exactly.
No. As you know, when you open the hydrants, you saw the water is in the line, and that line is filled with the water, and it's known as line maintaining pressure. And on the back side of this line, there is a one pump that is known as a jockey pump, and that jockey pump is also a single stage, single impeller, single stage pump, and that pump only can provide you the maximum 7 to 8 bar. So whenever you open any hydrant, you feel that water is coming out, but it is not full of pressure that you require sometimes. Otherwise 7 bar is enough. You know how much 7 bar is equal to in PSI? My dear, just only to whom I am asking. 1 bar is equal to how much PSI? No, I am asking you, don't ask to any other guys. Close it. Yes. 14? You have some. Okay. How much 14 is? Only 14 or 14 point something?
14.5.
Yes. It's normally it's 14.7 to 14.75 PSI. So 7 bar is not enough for the firefighting when you require a long hose, means when you have 2 hoses, 3 hoses line, drilling line, and then you have the attack lines. You require more pressure to reach on the top level or on the far away level. So for this type of purposes, you need the pumps, those pumps that can provide you more pressure. Like when jockey pump starts, it automatically transfers the pressure from jockey pump to electrical pump. That is a multi-stage pump, and that can provide you up to 20 to 100 bar pressure. It's required. As you require, you can ask. It can provide you the maximum pressure. So this was the first stage. Now this is the second stage. 2 stage are multi-stage pumps. 2 stage or multi-stage pumps can provide you the up to 20 bar in normal condition. In normal condition, they can provide you up to 20 bar. But it's a starting. It's not up limit. It's a starting. As I mentioned that the jockey pump is normal routine. We have to use to set it on 8 bar, 7 bar, 8 bar. But technically, it can provide you up to maximum 20 bar. But normally, no one is used to set its pressure on initially on 20 bar. It's provide you 7 bar, it's convert 8, 9, 10. When it's reached up to 12 bar, automatically the electrical pump starts. And then electrical pumps take the charge from 12 bar to onward 20, 30, 40, 100, whatever you require. It depends on how many hydrants you have opened in single time. Because on each hydrants you need how much minimum? 12 bar pressure. 12 bar is the requirement on the hydrant that required for the firefighting. So this multiple stage, and now you can see this is the inlet. From you get water, it will circulate it here, and then it will goes from downstairs. It will mention here. I will show you. That these are the impellers that work in this one, in 3 stage, and then it comes. Picture this one. See, this is the water outlet. This one and this one is outlet. 2 outlets. Water will come from here, and it will circulate in sides, and it will give you. You have 2 sides of the outlets of your vehicle engine. So, sorry, right and left, 2 sides outlets. So at a time you are requiring, if you are requiring the same pressure on the both sides, how you can get if you have a single impeller or single stage? It is a difficult. So now in the upgraded system with the fire engine, we normally have the 2-stage centrifugal pumps that can provide you that the pressure is up to 20 watt on the fixed. But if it is in the building, like we have the hydrant pumps, electrical pumps, they can provide you more than 20 bars. This how much the pressure it is in the your vehicle on the bar. No, 10 bars you are working. How much is maximum? More than 20 is available. Have you ever used on 20 this pump?
No.
Never use.
You how much you utilized by this? Whenever you checked this pumps with the MAN tank pumper, how much its maximum pressure?
We never
We never use. Okay, one thing, but there is a one figure is written over there. How much it is? You have utilized only 5 bar or 6 bar or 10 bar. But how much it can provide you? It can provide you more than that.
15.
More than 15 bar. It can provide you. There is a meter. You can check that. So you should know that how much pressure this can provide you. Okay. So this is a multi-stage. This is a multi-stage. Regenerative peripheral pumps that in the new upcoming vehicles are coming, that can provide you up to 20, more than 20, 25. Now the SAR, the Saudi Arab Railway, they have the fire stations in all over the kingdom, and they have multiple type of vehicles. So they have now the F550. Have ever you used F550 Ford RIVs?
In zone A.
F550?
550 नहीं है वो दूसरी GMC.
F550 Ford.
Ford
F550.
Yes.
They have F550. Zone A has. So check that they have their pump is pressure, this power is more than your this one RIV. They have the bigger pump, multi-stage pump. That pump can provide you the more pressure as compared to your this RIV. So it's a different type. As we require more pressure, we need to change from single stage to multi-stage pumps that can provide you more pressure on the side. Okay, positive pumps, reciprocating pump, water ring primer, and exhaust gas ejector. These are 3 different systems in one pump that can provide you, or that can be responsible for working over there for the providing the pressure. Okay, here is one question. What is the positive pump? Which are the positive pumps? But my dear, last one. What are the positive pumps? What's the difference between positive and non-positive pumps?
Non-positive pumps, they only pump liquids. And
Okay.
they
Positive pump with the pump liquids and gases.
So when we discussing the positive pumps, it means that it is responsible to provide the pressurized gas as well as liquid. So when we will discussing this one, for the positive pumping, we need the gas and we need the liquid as well. So for priming, okay, what is the difference between priming and pumping?
Priming, sucking.
Suction. Okay. Whenever you are trying to suck the water, you can see that there is one problem. That sometimes we are using the words that airlock. What's mean by airlock? Okay. What's mean by automatic lock? You use the word automatic lock. I use the word airlock. You use the word automatic lock. What's the difference between airlock and automatic lock, or what it is?
I think it's the same thing. It just locks the pressure so that you can prime easily.
So the actual reason is that there is gap, there is space.
Yes.
What is that in that space?
Yeah.
That is air. So priming is actually, it is a function of a pump that removing that air from the line and the space between the water line. In the old age, we remember that when we was trying to get the water from this one hand pumps, the pumps are not getting the water, and we used to open the cap and we used to fill the water in that and open and fill the water, and then we used to pump
And then the water.
and lock, and the outside we have to use to put the hand and then pump. Suddenly what happens? The air released. When air released, the gap filled with the water, and suddenly water sucked, and it's created the positive pressure and water came. This is actually known the priming. This function, the pumps, the parts that the pump in a pump, the parts which are responsible for removing the air and generating the positive pressure. That part's known as primer. And this function is known as priming. When it primes, it means the water will come in this line, in circulating blades, in circulating area. When it come in circulating area, see there are three steps. One is priming, the equipment that is responsible to suck the water, that equipment known as primer. This function is known as priming. But when it comes here in the circulating area, it circulates. When it circulates, it generates the pressure, and by this pressure, it goes from point A to point B. If you require more pressure, you just enhance the force. Enhance the force, the circulation power will increase, automatically the pressure will increase. Now sometimes it happens that you are having a one hydrant over there, but the hydrant is not providing you the pressure that you require. So at that time, what will a firefighter team will do? They will connect a hydrant with your fire truck, means your engine. It will come through the pumping system to your pump, and pump will regenerate the force and enhance the pressure to provide the water to firefighter. So sometime we are utilizing the primer, or you can see water pressure booster. There is one equipment. It's known as water pressure booster. Here is, you see the NC1 is a big place, but in the Asian countries or African countries, there are some small streets. You are not eligible to take this fire truck in that areas. So what you will do? You have the truck over there, pumper over there. It will provide you the water. You are using 3, 4, 5 lines. Which line? Drill lines. To take the water from that tanker to a fire point or fire incident. But at that place, you have the branch nozzle in your hand, but your required pressure is 100 psi or 5 bar, 10 bar, 7 bar. But